Greetings. Anyone that is interested in learning this song, Heaven Sent by Keyshia Cole. This is actually requested by one of my students, and yeah, they were just pretty much wanting to know the chords to that song. Some people call it Sent from Heaven. So yeah, I'm gonna quickly go over these chords, and I may use the actual notes, but I may also just pretty much say where it's located on the fretboard. So I might say second string on the third fret, or fourth string on the first fret, things like that. I normally, just for the most part, most of my students want to just know where the note is. I do encourage them to, know what the actual note names are. But, there are times where they just want to know what it is. They want to know how to play it, and they're ready to learn it. So I do both. I can say what the note name is and what fret and string it's on and everything. So yeah, let's start. So Heaven Sent. The chord names are, well, first of all, let me make sure I got some sound. I'm in standard tuning. First string is E. When I'm talking about strings, I count it this way: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I go that way, and I kind of do that before every video, just to make it clear, because not every guitar player tunes their guitar the same way. Okay, string 1 is E, string 2 is B. Let me start over. String 1 is E, string 2 is B, string 3 is G, string 4 is D, string 5 is A, string 6 is low E. Okay, so the chords are B flat major, and I've heard people play like a B6. It sounds like this, but a B flat major. All right, and the following chord is A minor 7. The fourth chord goes back to that C, and the fifth chord is a what is that? A D minor 7th. So those are the 4 chords, and we could just talk about the order. I can quickly play the progression. Starts back over. That's pretty much how it goes. Now, to explain where the chords are, for those of you that know what a standard major chord, or just like one of the major chord shapes are, I'll say it's the A major open shape. The same as if you know how to play a A major chord here in that second fret. Well, it's that same shape, but you're just up 1 fret. Now, that's just the simplest way that I can describe it for someone that already knows some chord shapes. But for those that don't know, you're pretty much playing that same shape, but using that open A major chord as a reference. These 3 strings in that 3rd fret, that's what you're playing. Okay. Now, the one additional part, actually 2 of the additional parts that you put in there, is you have to play that B flat. Okay. So this is the 5th string, 1st fret. And the way it looks all together is like this. Now, the way that I play this, I flatten my pinky in that 3rd fret. Okay. And you can pretty much get away with playing that chord without, barring or anything like that. And we'll talk about how to use a capo in this situation as well. But anyway, that's a B flat major, okay? If you can bar it all the way down so that you can hit this first string, first fret, that would be cool too, and it would sound like this. Okay, so you're barring, and you're hitting this. Okay, but if you can't, you know, try to mute that high string and just... sort of flattening my pinky to where it's muting this high E string, okay? But I'm hitting these 4 notes, okay? Now, if you were to have a capo, if you have a capo, you can just, you know, capo that first fret, and you can play your open A shape from the capo. And you can actually play the whole chord progression with the capo, but I'm gonna show you how to do it without. In the explanation with the capo, it'll be like a flash, okay? Next chord is actually an open A minor 7th, okay? And what that looks like is, I mean, in a sense, it's a lot like a major chord, but you're moving like 2 different notes, 2 different finger positionings, okay? And one of them is already open. Your first and second strings are actually your first string is open. Your second string, you're in the first fret. Your third string is open. Your fourth string, second fret. You're not playing your low E string, and you're gonna pretty much play from your 5th string on down. Now what I do, I actually mute the low E string like that. I bring that thumb over if I'm strumming. Now I normally don't even hit the E string, but if I do, it'll be muted, okay? But that's how that chord sounds. So that's 2nd fret, 4th string, and then 1st fret, 2nd string, all right? That's how that sounds. Now, your standard C major, open C major chord. The way that looks is open E string, okay? Pretty much, you know what that A minor 7th is. Let's play that. Let's go back to what that is. So open E, and your 2nd string, 1st fret. Your 3rd string is open. Your 4th string is 2nd fret. The only difference is you're going to your 3rd fret on your 5th string. That's an open C major. All right, so it looks a lot like the A minor 7th, okay? You're just moving your ring finger to that 3rd fret on your A string. All right, and the last chord is D minor 7th, okay? And pretty much you're going to play this chord from your 4th string down, and in this particular position. And then you pretty much, your 1st and 2nd strings, you're kind of barring that in the 1st fret. And then your 3rd string is your 2nd fret. And then you're playing that open D. Chord pattern is, now let me play this so that it'll just make more sense. I mean, that's roughly the tempo, about 80 BPM. So yeah. Chords. All right. You can finger pick it, which is sort of what's done in the intro of the song. But you can also you can strum it with your thumb. You can do it that way too. Now, quickly, I'm gonna talk about using the capo. Yeah, so you can place your capo in the 1st fret. And there are many ways to play it. Maybe I'll show you 2 ways with the capo. You're playing the same chords, you're just playing them in different places. So I'm gonna breeze by this. Maybe I'll talk about it in a different video, but I just want to show you the different ways that you can actually do this. All right, here's the B flat, because the capo is already barring on that first fret. So, all right. Now another place to play, that looks jacked up, but another place to play, I'm acting like it's a bra strap or whatever. Another place to play your A minor 7th is in that 5th fret over here, the 5th fret shape, you know, the regular minor 7th shape. You're barring the whole 5th fret, and you're putting your ring finger a whole step up on that 5th string. And then you play your C right here in the, not in the open position, but you're playing the same shape as that A major. And then you're playing your D minor 7th chord from that 5th fret, okay? And you are barring the 5th fret, but you're playing from your 5th string down, and you are playing the same shape as the A minor 7, but you're playing it from the 5th fret, so it makes it a D minor 7. So it sounds like and now there are different voicings that you can use with this. You can, you know, hammer on. I got the snaps going on, didn't even realize it. So anyway, hammer on your melodies and everything. One additional way that you can play this is actually moving the capo to your 3rd fret. You basically find a chord that you can use as your root, and I see right here, your C chord is kind of, you know, you can use your 3rd fret to, you know, form a C chord. So that's not my first chord, but it's definitely one of the chords within the progression. But I can make a B flat using the G major chord open shape, acting as though this is my nut. Okay, you can just play that G chord shape. It's not a G major chord, but I'm playing that shape. It's actually the B flat. I'm just playing it there because of where the capo is, okay? So, and I told you I was gonna breeze through this part. All right, so there's the B flat. It's actually the B flat. Then you play your same A minor 7th, and you play your C, okay, just like you would A major in its open position. And then you play the same shape as you would the A minor 7th position, but it's actually a D, okay, a D minor 7th. All right, so the chord progression would sound like this. Let me see if I can play it right. Maybe it's like, so the timbre is a little different. It's kind of funky for me, but maybe it'll take me a couple of minutes to get used to. But I mean, those are just a few ways to play it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I dig the open position because you get a fuller sound, in my opinion. But yeah.